When seconds count, complexity costs time. UHF, VHF, cellular, satellite, long-range digital radio or HF. Which one do you reach for when it's critical to be connected? For emergency crews and remote operators, the real challenge isn't setting up a comms channel, it's managing the crisis. Under pressure, one less thing to worry about can be the difference between delay and resolution.
How we resolve those challenges that many agencies and other corporate customers have is that through the introduction of a SmartPatch module, the Nexion.
SmartPatch transforms any equipped vehicle into a roaming communications hub, linking multiple radios, bearers and bands in real time. A Linux-based controller handles all the patching and processing.
What that does is it allows to have various transceivers, you can see here on my left and right, effectively patched through this module here, and it runs through a Linux CPU, channel processing unit, so effectively it does all the smarts. This is our SmartPatch controller. Through this handset, a single handset, an operator or field officer can just select which radio they want to communicate with and can have a three-way conversation. Now, regardless of whether it's UHF or VHF or HF, it enables the operator to be able to be heard when they're transmitting.
With Nexion SmartPatch, frontline crews don't manually switch radios or second-guess channels, they just transmit. And with one interface, across all bands, it prevents critical miscommunication, speeds up response time, reduces confusion under pressure, and lowers the training burden.
So the SmartPatch controller gives the ability to be able to access any of these radios. Right now I have it in patch mode, which means I can have a three-way conversation. So effectively I'm now being heard by the operator of this VHF transceiver, this UHF, and this Motorola UHF P25 unit.
Operators stay focused on the message, not the mechanics of whether they have a signal or not.
This controller would normally not sit here in the back of the vehicle. So in front of the vehicle you'd have 3 to 4 handsets that would be sitting up on the dash. So the operator or the field officer, whether it's police, ambulance or fire emergency services, would have to decide which handset he's going to pick up to enable communications. Through the Nexion SmartPatch controller, he's only got one handset.
And the system does all the hard work on connectivity, even when the operators are dismounted or mobile in the field.
The beauty about this system also is that you have a link radio, a link patch radio assigned to one of these transceivers. So I can walk away from the vehicle now and have range because it's UHF of 1 to 2 kilometres away from the vehicle, and I can still have communications with the vehicle even though I'm away from the vehicle by 1 or 2 kilometres.
SmartPatch can use geofencing to know where UHF, VHF, cellular or satellite coverage begins and ends. Its onboard logic automatically switches different radio systems on and off to conserve battery while ensuring maximum connectivity and instant responsiveness when it's needed most.
So we're talking about battery power management, which is critical in an environment when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're using multiple forms of communications where you need to be mindful of how much power you're drawing.
Nexion SmartPatch can automatically detect when lights and sirens are on, flagging when a vehicle is engaged.
We have an example with one customer that they want to know when the sirens and lights come on a vehicle, and this can all be done now through the SmartPatch controllers. So we can set up some special coding, etc., that will allow it to detect that a siren is on, the lights are on, and send a message to the actual office or the network operations centre.
SmartPatch helps emergency crews stay connected because our mission is your mission.